Today I'm going to sit down at my dining room table and I'm going to do some scratchboard art, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. One of my hobbies is drawing with pencil, doing painting with acrylics, painting with watercolor, and then also a scratchboard art. What scratchboard is, it's just a board. It's literally a board, and it has a black material over the top. It's like a clay material that's bonded to a white surface that's beneath that. I picked this up at the art supply store today, and you scratch the black off by using anything sharp like this little compass here. I usually use a set of calipers, but unfortunately my calipers are missing. We've done some changes around the homestead lately because we're doing things, but I lost my paints and I lost my, or misplaced my calipers for doing scratchboard. So I had to go buy a compass and we're going to work it out. This is my very first scratchboard art I have ever done. And I did this when I was a student in college. I was taking classes for the nursing program, and then I took a self-improvement class, and it was drawing and painting, and we tested our skills out on Scratchboard. So this is the first Scratchboard art I had ever done, and it's a sea turtle. I love this art. I'd like to get some scans made out of it and probably sell the prints. Here's another example of a scratchboard I did. I call this Reflections. This is an image of my daughter. I caught her while she was in deep thought, and I decided to try a scratchboard image of her with that. So today's subject is going to be a sand dollar. That's right, just a regular sand dollar. I took an image of the sand dollar. I printed it out on a big piece of paper or a sheet of paper, and I superimposed it because I wanted the image to fill up the actual scratchboard. So yeah, I have the paper taped to the scratchboard so I can make my image and try to create this, because I want to make two additional pieces that are going to go side by side on each side of the sea turtle, because these are going to be art pieces that are going to be hanging in my bathroom. We're doing a little bit of a renovation in there, so we're going to be painting it and doing some upgrades. So let's get set up, set down, and begin the process of Scratchboard and enjoy the music while we do this. And then I'll go ahead and take my pencil and I'll scrape some graphite onto the surface of the back side of this photo. And then once I'm satisfied with how much graphite I got on there, I'm creating my own copy paper. I'm going to go ahead and tape it on to the back side of this board, or I'm taping it onto the front side of this board on the end. We'll apply the tape to the back. Flip the board over and we'll take the pen and then we'll go ahead and trace around the image, because that pen will press some of that graphite onto the clay board that I have that I'm going to be doing scratchboard on. And this will give me a imprint of the image on which I want to start scratchboarding on. So let's go ahead. I found my calipers. They were in my little bag that I had. So I'll go ahead and scratchboard or scratch the surfaces and give you the image on what I'm looking for. The final thing I do on any image is I put my signature to it. And I have made a commitment to myself early on in my artistic career is to, once I put my signature to my art, I adamantly refuse to go back and do any adjustments on the art after that. My signature is the closing deal. It's done. So I was able to conclude this picture. It's Scratchboard art. The sand dollar. Yep. This is the actual sand dollar I used, and created this image, another image for my bathroom. I'll go ahead and go down and take this to my publisher and see if I can get some giclée prints made from it, or other prints to be able to get this going, and I can sell these. I don't know. I've researched the image of sand dollars, and there is, as far as I can tell, I have not found any additional Scratchboard art of sand dollars. So there you go. Another art project here at the homestead from me, your host, Jerry Hansen. I want to thank you guys for joining me and sharing this little bit of adventure with me of creating some unique artwork. Stay tuned to more videos. You could do that by subscribing and clicking that bell icon that alerts you to new videos as I upload them. Another thing you can do is click that share button, sharing my videos on your social media platforms. That helps me out a lot. Please give us a thumbs up, like the show, and leave a comment if you will. Please always remember, be safe and always be kind. We'll see you guys in the next episode. I'm planning another art, and it'll be watercolor. Stay tuned for that one. Bye-bye now.